What's up, Reefers? Welcome to Alex Explore Corals. I'm your host, Alex Wilson, and this is another episode of the good, the bad, and the ugly. So today, let's see, I have for you this. Let me flip. There we go. This is the Flourish Phosphorus and the Flourish Nitrogen that I was using by CChem, and it will work. It might work okay in some situations, but it's specifically made for freshwater planet aquariums, and so I'm just decided to. I only used them once or I used them twice, I believe, and just in case it's not doing anything strange, I'm gonna go ahead and toss them, and instead I'm just going to continue to use the Brightwell products there of the nail phos and the nail nitro, right? So those have much, I think, more stable results, I would hope. So at least it's eliminating any chance of that anyways. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And on the other side, on this aquarium right here, I have the quarantine aquarium. So right now I have the blue lights, or a little bit more of a blue spectrum on right now. This I brought down the cool whites on it down to 25%. And so on this one I tested the nitrate on it had gone up to about 22 parts per million. And then 2 days later, when I tested it again, it was at 33 parts per million, like I had said. And then 2 days later, I tested it again, and it was down to 5 parts per million. So it's a pretty quick drop. I mean, it could have been a bad reading, but I don't think, because it was going up from 20 to 33. So I think it's good at 5. I'll check it again in a couple of days. So I'm doing every other day on all my testing, so I think that's a good way to see it. But it's amazing how far it jumps around. So I'll try to keep it steady here, keep my feeding steady, everything I'm adding steady. And one other thing is that I was adding the Reef Plus product by CChem, as along with the Acro Power and the vitamins, Coral Vitality by Aquaforce. So what I'm going to do, instead of adding both of those, I'm going to hold off on the Reef Plus until I run out of the Acro Power and the Coral Vitality, because that way I'm not doubling up on my aminos, and especially the vitamins. So vitamins are probably a good thing and everything. It's just that I don't want to double up on them, because I could get, just like taking a vitamin for someone. One is good, but if you take 2 vitamins, you're overdosing on the vitamins, so you don't want to do that either. So I assume the same as with the aquarium. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use the Acro Power for the amino acids, the Coral Vitality by Aquaforce, use those vitamins, and when those run out, then I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to the Reef Plus, that has those two integrated, and see if I get the same results with that, and hopefully I do, because it's a little bit more of a cheaper option over the long term. So to be using the Reef Plus by CChem seems to be a pretty good product in theory. So today's another day, so check out do a quick update on the corals. Here I have I'm gonna get, well, for the little A160 right here, I ordered the swivel knob right here from Bulk Reef Supply, so that way I can get a little bit better angle right there. That should be good. And I also ordered a new pinpoint pH monitor to put on this coral quarantine. That will have one on the main display and one on the coral quarantine, just like that. So as well, I mean, I just have them sitting down here on the ground. It's convenient. I could just buzz through here and see them all the time and see what they're at. Ideally I would put them up. They're just sitting there. I mean, if there was a leak, they could get wet, but I consider putting those two right there, hanging underneath the power strips right here. But I'm gonna have to, if I want to see them all the time, as I'm walking by, I'm gonna have to remove that door, so it won't look quite as clean right there. Look, I'll have the door open all the time, and so I want to consider that. And this one right here, of course, doesn't have the door, so I just have to mount them there on the outside somewhere if I wanted to do that. But anyway, it's not a high priority. And let's check out the corals today. And looking pretty good. Got my Discosoma garden over here. I should probably move a few of those out. They're getting a little crowded in that little corner right there. Move them just a little bit more towards the glass. And the Cordia is looking good. And that Octospawn is still in a little bit. See that the hammer is getting bigger and bigger. That's a good sign. Yeah, let's check it out. In the back, I got the flow off, so that Heliofungia is just crazy huge. Look, I'm already touching the surface of the water right there. So I almost thought that it'd get a little too much light from this right up that high, but he seems to be okay for now, at least. If I could turn the light, I have it right now at 90%, so I could turn it down if need be. Or what I thought about too is I could put just a little piece of something up there to give him a little bit of shade, a little bit of screening or something. I'm not sure how, but some kind of screen or something right here on the top of him. Let's open a little bit more of that weeping willow back there. Fuzzy mushrooms are looking good. Goniopora looking okay. I got this frag of this it's yellow daisy Goniopora. It's opening up a little bit. Just a little bit more than it was, so hopefully it'll come back. And the same thing I have here. This is like Captain Crunch Goniopora. It's supposed to be like a blue, red, and white, but actually I think it's just pretty much kind of like a reddish brown, with lighter centers, white centers, and maybe just a hint of a light purple in the middle of it. So hopefully it'll grow out. And then still closed right there, the other one next to it, that one's the strawberry Goniopora with the dual. It has the lemon tips, well, the green tips on it, right, with the red Goniopora. So, and I got the red one in the back right there. Check out the Acropora today. Green Slimer. Oh, okay, that's better polyp extension than it has been in the last 2 previous days. All the way out, each little polyp, huge looking. So that's what Green Slimer probably should look like at full extension. So hopefully he's okay, and we'll stay happy and start to encrust and grow and doing it. So, and clams are hanging out, probably looking weird under this light. See how that looks like. Blastomusa. Get a quick top-down view. Huge Heliofungia, just about coming out of the water. I can stick my hand in here. He's probably gonna start eating my hand. Let's see. I'm gonna drop my phone down here into the water too. That would be good. And anyway, meat corals, looking pretty crazy. Yep, that's a huge fuzzy mushrooms. All right, that's okay for now. Check out the main display. What's up, yellow tang? I never name my yellow tangs because if I do, that's a guarantee that they're gonna die. They'll certainly die the next day or the following month, surely. So he's yellow tang. Maybe I should number them. No. Poor yellow thing. Anyway, this is under the 25%. The white with the cool white's 25%. Yep. Everything's looking pretty much the same. Have the flow on right there, MP60. And haven't eaten yet or anything. And yeah, look, its coral's looking pretty crazy. And have them coming up all the way to the glass right here. Same thing, I have to wait at night till it closes up so I can clean it around the glass right there. Alright, well I guess that's it for today, and check out for the next episode. See you on the next one, and keep reefing, guys. Bye.